History remembers generals and kings, but sometimes it's the shadows that shape the world. This is the story of Richard Sorge, the man many call the greatest spy in history. Richard Sorge was born in 1895 in what is now Azerbaijan. His father was German, his mother Russian. When World War I began, he fought for Germany. On the front lines, he was gravely wounded. While recovering, he began questioning everything. The war, the cause, the empire. Those wounds changed his body and his mind. By the 1920s, Sorge had joined the Communist Party. Soon, Soviet intelligence noticed him. He was perfect for espionage. He looked and spoke like a German. He could pass through German society as one of their own. But his loyalty was to Moscow. That made him invaluable. His mission was clear: infiltrate Japan, an ally of Nazi Germany. His cover was clever. He became a journalist. Charismatic, sharp-minded, always asking questions. In Tokyo, he built a reputation as a respected correspondent. But behind the press badge, he was a spy. Sorge built a network of contacts. He drank with German diplomats. He spoke with Japanese officers. He collected whispers and reports that no one else could reach, and he sent everything back to Moscow. Then came 1941. Hitler was preparing Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. Sorge confirmed the plan and warned Stalin. But Stalin, suspicious of everyone, dismissed it. When the invasion came, millions of Soviet soldiers were caught unprepared. But Sorge's greatest discovery was still to come. Later that year, he uncovered a secret that would decide the fate of Moscow. Japan, he learned, had no plans to invade the Soviet Union. Instead, they were looking south toward the Pacific and ultimately toward Pearl Harbor. This intelligence was priceless. It gave Stalin the confidence to move his Siberian divisions westward. Hardened soldiers, trained for the brutal cold, arrived just in time. At the gates of Moscow, they stopped Hitler's armies. Without Sorge's warning, the Soviet capital might have fallen, and history might look very different today. But Richard Sorge's story did not end in triumph. In late 1941, Japanese authorities discovered his network. He was arrested, interrogated, and imprisoned for nearly 3 years. In 1944, he was executed. At the time, Stalin refused to acknowledge him. Officially, the Soviet Union pretended Richard Sorge didn't exist. His name was erased, his work forgotten. It wasn't until decades later that the truth came out. The man once ignored was now recognized as one of the greatest spies who ever lived. Richard Sorge never commanded an army. He never led a nation, he never wore medals. But from the shadows, with words and secrets, he shaped the fate of millions and perhaps saved the world itself.